Greetings, my fellow spooky, scary skeletons with meat suits on. Welcome to Hypno's Lullaby, or Friday Night Funkin' Lullaby, whatever. An FNF mod about Pokemon, but scary. This is a video I made in like 3 hours, just to get something out for the spooky day. Ignoring my date. Come on, man. November 1st. I think I'm uploading this on November 1st. I'm really hoping. It's Dia de los Muertos, in Mexico. It's Mexican Halloween. It counts. Halloween, but overtime. Anyway, there isn't much editing with this one, obviously, just because of the lack of time. So, obviously, there's no finger cam, as you'll see later. So, this is just me playing the mod, and some of it. I'm gonna talk about the songs after I play them a little bit, just talk about what I think about them. The gimmicks, I'll make another part 2 video to this, hopefully soon. Don't count on anything, because I lie, like, all the time. But just know, soon, eventually, I will make a part 2 to this, and obviously the whole thing. You can see by the video length, it's nowhere near the length of the actual mod, how long it will take to beat it. I only get through, like, 2 weeks, so it is what it is. But I obviously didn't FC them all. This is actually kind of my blind attempt at the mod. So I kind of messed up a few times. So just a heads up before you blast me for my shoddy performance. But until next time, have a mediocre Halloween, which already happened. But still, hopefully you got lots of candy. I'm also might make a couple of other Halloween themed episodes or videos, whatever. This channel is not nearly as good as a show. Okay, it's nowhere near that. Yeah, but see you all later.
Three, two, one, go! Three, two, one, go!
Well, okay, my gameplay was horrible, but despite that, the songs are pretty good. I didn't beat the first version of the mod, so I never got good at pressing space on the beat part, so that really made things difficult for me. Other than that, it was pretty fun. Of course, the first week is about the actual name of the mod, facing against Hypno himself. This whole thing is based off a creepypasta, or I believe it's a thing from like a Pokédex entry from one of the games. I don't play Pokemon that much. Anyway, to the next week, here we go.
Hey player, want a free video game? Have fun.
Okay, this first song was a bit tricky and annoying. I died like a few times and it was a bit trial and error to figure out what was going on. You see this meter right here? Well, this shows how cold you are, I think. And if it reaches the top, then you die of frostbite or something. To prevent this, you have to press the space bar in order for your Typhlosion to warm you up. But it has limited uses, with Typhlosion looking less than healthy these days. And if you use him up, then he dead, I guess. He turns to dust. At the last half of the song, Red would use Pikachu, I think, something like that, freaking level 99 Pikachu, to attack you and drain your health. And the colder you are, the more damage you take, so we have to keep the meter somewhere around the middle most of the time. And you will probably end up using Typhlosion, all of them up, by the end of the song. In the end, it's a pretty good song, and so far, actually my favorite. But do be careful. Pikachu here, when actually I looked at the Pokédex, his name is Freakachu. Yeah, it looks a bit like a freak. A little too happy for my taste. The Pikachu I know always pouts. It's kind of a dick. Anyway, Freakachu here would use his electric shock attacks, or a thunderbolt or something, to do instant damage to you. Red normally does just kind of drains your health slowly. The colder you are, obviously, again, you take more damage, but with Freakachu here, he does thunder shocks or whatever, and does an instant amount of damage, and again, the colder you are, the more deadly it is, especially near the end of the song. It does like one final one, I think, and it takes like half your health, or possibly like 80% of it if you're not warm enough yet. Well, anyway, next song. Okay, well this one's weird. I beat it on my first attempt, though actually I might have died. Could have died if my laptop died because it was running out of juice power, but mid-song I plugged it in super fast like an absolute Chad. Anyway, it was pretty easy and didn't really get what the sleeping Farragator was. I hope I pronounced that right. And the faceless silver was about. But it was scary, I guess. I was a little spooked. I later learned that apparently if you go below 90%, then you wake this ugly dude up and he eats your face off, I guess. Though since I'm freaking god of this game, I didn't have this issue. Next song. Alright, well, Monochrome was kind of a bitch. It was kind of hard, not gonna lie. It took me, I would say, I don't know, a couple dozen attempts to beat this freaking thing. But I mean, I really tried. But I mean, obviously I beat it. But again, it took me a while, and this song was actually the reason why this video is also even more later than I thought it would be. It took me a while with all the words and the unknown language. I practically know the language. I know another language now, freaking unknown. And they keep throwing me new ones. Like every attempt, they gave me like a new one, and I just like fudge. And now I gotta practice that one. It kept messing me over. And anyway, yeah, I mean, it's an extended version of the original song, so it's like 5 minutes. So that threw me off too. I almost FC'd it like one time, but I don't know. Anyway, I barely beat it. I mean, I beat it, whatever. I don't care. I'll FC it some other time. It's a pretty good song. You had to be a pretty fast typer. There's like this one point you obviously see, you need to type like really fast, and oh yeah, like mid-song, I accidentally mute the freaking game, and I like I freaked out, like, oh fudge. But nah, well, I beat it. So anyway, I suppose that's the end. I only have time right now to do like the 20 other songs that are out there. There's actually like several other features I didn't even mention. There's actually like a shop where there's like this dude with the freaking dinner plate hat and the suit, the black freaking alternate face from Mandela catalog. He comes up and he sells you items that gives you other songs for the free play. That's pretty cool. And obviously I mentioned the Pokédex, and the Pokédex, it just shows you descriptions of all the characters that you play against in the mod, and it's pretty cool. Now, overall, this mod's really nice. I would say it's, you know, so far one of the best in terms of just the quality here. You know, the amount of time they spent on it. Apparently got canceled, and that's whatever. I mean, first of all, it's done. It's basically done. There's only like a few songs that didn't get used, and there's only a little bit of unused content here and there. But overall, it's finished. Anyway, again, I'll make the second part later. I got like other videos on the works on the chopping block that are on a very, very slow chopping block, but they're getting worked on. So, but see you guys later. Peace. Happy late Halloween. Bye.